out of the library of American folklore, those treasured stories such as Huck Finn, Paul Bunyan, and Rip Van Winkle, which have brought us laughter and joy for generations, come the warm, lovable tales of Amos and Andy, created by Freeman Gosden and Charles Correll, presented by the Blatz Brewing Company of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on behalf of Blatz dealers everywhere. Now enjoy Blatz, Milwaukee's finest beer.
I'm from Milwaukee and I ought to know. It's Blatz, 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 wherever you go. Blatz is the name you will always hear. Blatz is Milwaukee's finest beer.
Now, the Amos and Andy Show.
George, wake up. Wake up.
Well, what's the matter?
I just heard a noise coming from the front of the house. I think a burglar's trying to break in.
Burglars?
Yes, and I think one of us ought to go see who it is.
Yeah, hurry back, honey.
Don't do something. That burglar will take everything we've got.
Oh, well, don't worry about it, honey. If they steal something before we report it to the police in the morning, I'll get it insured.
Well, if you don't do something, I will.
All right, I'll do something. There ain't one thing around here, it's another.
Come on.
Well, right, we got to get a weapon here. You know, you can go into the door unarmed.
George?
Honey, I want you to stand right in front of me so I can put the gun on your shoulder so I can get in.
Suppose he's got a gun.
Well, then for heaven's sake, don't duck, because I'll be right behind you.
You take care of this situation. Now, there's somebody outside that door who doesn't belong there and wants to get in here. What are you going to do about it?
All right, honey, I'll take over.
Doing, George?
Now, honey, in a case like this, you got to take the crook by surprise. Now, when I was in school, I was pretty good at butting with my head. Now, you open the door first, and I'm gonna plow right into him.
All right.
What's the ring for? I had no idea you were still out. I thought you were in your room. Do you know, George and I thought you were a burglar at the door? Oh, George, honey, I'm so sorry. Come on in. It wasn't anybody but Mama.
Why did you stay out so late?
Yes, Mama, where were you?
Well, leave it to your brother Leroy, Sapphire. His boat was supposed to leave at 9 o'clock, didn't leave till midnight.
Oh, you're going down in South America on that new job, huh?
Yeah. Oh, and before I forget it, he wants you to do a favor for him.
Oh, what's that?
Well, he's got to give up his apartment, so he wants his things moved out there in the next day or so.
You know, what's he got over there?
He's got a whole lot of heavy suits that he don't need down in South America. Now, what he wants you to do is to go and get them suits, sell them, and send him the money.
Well, okay, I'll take care of it first thing in the morning.
Good night, Mama.
Good night, honey.
George, you better get on back into bed.
Good morning, Lightning.
Good morning, Miss Kingfish. Mr. Andy inside waiting to see you.
Yeah, I want to see him, too. But say, Lightning, do me a favor, will you? I'm supposed to go to my brother-in-law, Leroy's apartment, and take his clothes out of there and sell them. Well, I picked up the key, but I forgot the address. So call my wife and ask her where the apartment is. I ain't never been there.
Yeah.
All right, Lightning. Hello, Andy. I'm glad you're here.
Oh, hi, Kingfish. Say, what was that you wanted me to help you with?
Well, Andy, will you be free this morning?
Well, I think so. Did have a appointment with some fella concerning a $10,000 deal we going into. But he didn't have no car fare to get down here with, so I guess that's all.
Well, I'll tell you, Andy, my brother Leroy is down in South America, and I suppose to sell the suits out of his apartment and send him the money. And I want you to help me lug the stuff out of there.
Now, what was that number again, Miss Stevens? Apartment A, 841 West 142nd Street. Yes, ma'am. I'll write it down as soon as I hang up. Thank you. Apartment A, 841, 142nd. 842, 841st. Apartment A, 421, West 184th Street. Ooh-wee. I'm sure glad I remembered that number.
Well, Lightning, did you get the address yet?
Yes, here's the number your wife gave me, Mr. Keith.
Yeah, apartment E, 421 West 184th Street. Come on, Andy, let's go get the thing over with.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lieutenant.
Good morning, Joe.
I got your shoes for you, sir.
Oh, fine, fine.
Yeah, I read in the paper where you cracked that big robbery case.
Yeah, got myself a nice $1,000 reward for it, too.
So I see.
Yeah, I really went all out for a new wardrobe. Well, 60's up for me, Joe.
Yes, sir. So long.
Okay, so long, Joe.
Oh, here it is, Andy. 421 West 184th Street.
Yeah.
Sure is a classy place, all right. Andy, the thing I can't understand, Leroy ain't earned a dime in 2 years. And how can he afford to live in a place like this?
Well, don't forget, Kingfish, if he ain't made no money in 2 years, he didn't have to pay these high taxes.
Come on, let's get going. Well, here it is.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know it, Andy? That wife of mine done give me the wrong key.
Well, we done come all the way up here now. What's we gonna do?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Andy. I ain't gonna make this trip again. Let's look around. Maybe there's a fire escape or something where we can get in the place.
Yeah. Now, let's go around this way. Yeah, the window's open, Kingfish.
Well, how do you like this? Leroy living in a place like this.
Yeah, he's sure putting on the dog, all right.
First prize for marksmanship.
Marksmanship?
Yeah, when he was going to school, I knew it pretty good with spitballs, but I didn't know they had given medals for it. Come on, let's get the suits out. They ain't in there, Andy.
Wow, look at the suits.
I don't understand it. When he come to our house, he never wore no suit like this. As a matter of fact, I remembered when his best suit had one lapel missing. Oh, look at all the ties the boy got here. That's a beauty, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Andy, after all the trouble we gone through for Leroy, I don't think he'd mind if I'd keep one of these.
Yeah, that one will make you look like a real Bo Bummel.
Yeah, Andy, while I changes my tie here, you start taking the suits out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, show you the beauty, Andy.
Yeah. Okay, Kingfish, this is all of them. I'll take these and you take them on the chair there.
Okay, Andy boy.
Right.
Let's get going.
Okay.
Hello. Hello, Captain. This is Robbins. Say, my place has just been cleaned out. Yeah, all 10 of my brand new suits. Right. Look, do me a favor, will you, and take me off everything but this. Right. No, I haven't looked yet, but maybe I'll find the clue around here someplace. Okay, Captain. The Amos and Andy Show continues in a moment. What made Milwaukee change its mind? What made Milwaukee change its mind? Hello, I'm Rex Marshall. Yes, the big beer question these days is, what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer? Well, if you like Milwaukee beer, and I guess everybody knows that that's America's best beer, I'm sure you'll be mighty interested in the answer. What made Milwaukee change its mind? Well, let's ask a man from Milwaukee. He ought to know.
Yes, I certainly do know, and I'll tell you all about it. You know, Milwaukee is where almost all the fine, world-famous beers are brewed. Over the years, more and more people, right here in Milwaukee, have come to realize that Blatz is the finest of all the fine beers. That's why today, in these modern times, Blatz is Milwaukee's favorite beer by far. Yes, no doubt about it. The flavor of Blatz is what made Milwaukee change its mind about beer. The Milwaukee Journal proves it in black and white. You see, every year this newspaper conducts a citywide survey on beer preferences and publishes the results. Now see for yourself how Blatz has been preferred by Milwaukee year after year after year. And take a look at this. Nowadays, Milwaukee prefers Blatz by an even greater margin.
Well, you know, winning an honor like that, year after year after year, in America's beer capital, is surely the greatest possible tribute to the flavor of any beer. Don't you agree? So the next time you order beer, remember, it's so easy to enjoy Milwaukee's favorite beer. Just be sure that you order Blatz, Milwaukee's favorite beer, Milwaukee's finest beer.
Yeah, well, we ought to be getting some action pretty soon now with that sign out there.
Yeah, I'm going to put price tags on all them suits. I'm going to sell them all at $50 a piece.
Oh, hi, Andy.
Hi, Amos.
Say, Kingfish, I noticed a sign outside there and all them suits there. What's going on anyway?
Well, my brother-in-law, Leroy, wants us to sell his suits, and that's what we are doing. Do you need a suit, Amos?
No, Kingfish. I just got one about a month ago.
Well, I asked him $50 a piece for these, but for you, Amos, I'll knock off $10.
No, I'm sorry, Kingfish. I don't need one.
Well, if you see anybody what's interested, send them around.
Well, okay. I was just curious about the sign out there. That's when I dropped in. See you.
Say, Amos, you finished with that paper?
Oh, sure, Andy. See you later, fellas.
Yeah, all right.
Well, so long, Amos.
Yeah. What's here? Say, Kingfish, listen to this. Did you know they had a robbery yesterday in the neighborhood?
No fooling.
Yeah. Somebody broke into a guy's apartment and stole every suit he owned. It was up in an apartment at 421 West 184th Street.
421 West 184th Street? Why, that sounds like the same building that Leroy live in.
Yeah, I thought that sounded familiar. It said the thing took place in broad daylight about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
That's about the time we was in there. Well, funny we didn't run into him.
Yeah, lucky we got Leroy's stuff out of there. They might have got that, too.
Yeah, probably so. But look, Andy, did they get any clues?
Not much. Somebody on the street noticed a couple of fellas leaving the place with some suits on their arm.
Yeah, there sure was a lot of suits going in and out of there yesterday.
Yeah, look at that. It was a detective's apartment.
Now, that's a hot one. Can you imagine anybody being stupid enough to rob a detective's apartment? The dirty crooks deserve to be caught.
Yeah. So, after they clean me out, I find this tie. And I see it came from your shop.
Yes, this is one of our ties, all right.
You any idea who might have bought this tie from you?
Well, this is not a very popular model. There is a fellow, though, who buys this old-fashioned tie regular. I might have his name here in my files.
Now, we're getting somewhere. Say, Kingfish, I just looked out the window there, and I think we got our first customer.
Welcome to the deal, Calhoun. Size 36, Andy.
Right.
What color you like, Calhoun?
Brown, but just a second. What's going on here?
Calhoun, we welcome you to the gigantic clearance sale, the finest in men's wear.
I see that sign outside, and you're really selling clothes here.
Yeah, just look at that stock there, Calhoun. All imported merchandise.
Yeah, well, where's your 36s?
Oh, well, they all 36, Calhoun.
Is?
Here, feel that material, Calhoun.
Yeah, genuine shark skin, $50.
$50? Yeah, them sharks is hard to catch, you know. Yeah, this ain't no bad-looking suit.
Where can I try the thing on?
Right in the closet there. Step right over here, Calhoun.
Well, give me the pants. Give me the pants.
Oh, yeah.
Well, son, with the 25% we're going to collect on them suits, we are really being clover.
Ah, yeah. Pardon me. I'm looking for a Mr. George Stevens. Have you any idea where I might be able to find him?
Why, yes. He's of the Mystic Knight of the Sea, Lodge Hall, on Lenox Avenue.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is you sure this is a 36?
Calhoun, it may need a few minor alterations, but don't worry about it.
Be with you in a second.
Uh-oh. Andy, we better turn this thing around here. There ain't no sense in letting the boy examine the thing too close.
Yeah.
Oh, look great, Calhoun. It fits you like a glove.
Yeah, it looks like it was made for you.
What if I could see it in the mirror, Kingfish?
In a mirror? Oh, certainly, Calhoun, certainly. There you is. Look.
Shall we put in the box?
Now, wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute.
I ain't buying nothing unless I can see myself in it. All I know is I'll feel real loose here. Yeah, else no sale.
Well, if you gotta see it, Calhoun, you gotta see it. Turn around.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Calhoun, beautiful.
What does it look like in the back?
Oh, in the back.
Yeah.
Well, turn around. Too bad in the back either.
No, it don't look as bad as I thought it would. Well, I might be interested in this suit. The only thing is going to need a lot of alteration.
Well, all right then. We'll give it a little alteration. Step right down here.
Yeah.
Let's see here now. Yeah, a little there. Yeah. A little there. A little there. A little there. Look, Calhoun, what kind of coat do you like? 3-button or 2-button coat?
2-button, Kingfish.
Calhoun, now you got a beautiful 2-button. Yeah. I guess you're right about that, Andy. Look, Calhoun, I'll tell you what. Why don't you go next door to Sam the tailor and have him take care of you, and we'll pay for the alteration.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Well, see you later, fellas.
off to a good start. I bet you we get all these suits off our hands today.
Yeah.
Well, how do you do, sir?
How do you do? Are you Stevens?
That's right. Kingfish Stevens.
Well, I want to see you about some suits.
Oh, we got a gigantic sale here. Yeah. Come on, step right over here to the mirror. Size 44, Andy.
Right. Yeah, fit this on.
Yeah, that fits you fine, mister. $50.
Yeah, say, that does fit me fine, doesn't it?
Well, I'm glad you like it, and the pants will fit you just as well. Are you going to take the suit, mister?
Oh, I say I'm going to take it. As a matter of fact, I think I'll take all of them.
Well, that's great. Now, with an order like that, we'd be only too happy to deliver them. Get the man's address, Andy.
Yeah. Okay, shoot.
I live at 421 West 184th Street, apartment A.
Well, we'd be only too happy. Did you say 421 West 184th Street, apartment A?
That's right.
I wonder if you'd pardon me a minute while I talk to my partner here. Come here, Andy. Did you hear what the man said, Andy?
Yeah.
He wants to deliver the clothes back to the same place that we got them from, apartment A.
There ain't by any chance more than one A in the alphabet, is there? You know, Kingfish, I was beginning to wish I was out of the clothing business.
Now, look, Andy, we can't get panicky here. We got to get a grip on our equilibrium. Detective, it's the same address, all right. I just can't understand it. Andy, by some coincidence, do you think we done got into the wrong apartment?
I don't know, Kingfish. But if that suit don't need no alterations, I was gonna jump out of the window.
Well, pardon me, mister, but would you mind if me and my partner here see how the suit fit? We're a little fussier than we was a while ago.
Sure, go ahead. Take your time.
Fit all right in front, Andy.
Oh, me.
Would you pardon me if I talk to my partner again?
Go ahead. I want to get something out of my pocket anyway.
Andy, the man got a handle on his hip. Well, 5 o'clock, closing time. See you again.
Stand where you are.
Yes, sir. Andy, it look like we're going to be open a little late tonight.
Just been waiting for you to hang yourselves. Here, I've got you dead to rights. Now, let's go down to the police station.
There, fellas. Sam's leg and all it all right. He took 4 inches off the sleeve and 12 inches off the pant leg. I wanted y'all to see it before you hemmed it. Get out the way, bud. Let me look in the mirror here. Yeah, it's all right. How'd it look to you? Look like they ain't talking. Well, what do you think, mister?
I don't like it.
I don't like the way he don't like it.
Oh, you're wearing stolen merchandise.
Wait a minute. What is you talking about? Stolen merchandise. Mister, I've come in here as a bona fide customer, and I absolutely refuse to be intimidated or pushed around with false accusations directed against an upright, upstanding, law-abiding citizen of the United States.
Am I going to have trouble with you?
No, sir. No, sir. I'm all yours.
Due to the unusual circumstances in this case, I brought you all together here in my chambers to discuss the matter and to check on some of the facts. Now, what do you have to say to the charge of Lieutenant Robbins here?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
But, Your Honor, I caught them with my suits, and he's got one on there now, and that's my tie. And I found his tie in my apartment.
Stevens, do you still deny the allegation?
Your Honor, not only do I deny the allegations, but I resent the alligator.
Lieutenant, I wonder if you would ask the witnesses to come in, please. Certainly, Your Honor. Can we come in now? Have a seat, please. Now, according to your statement, Mrs. Stevens, you gave your brother Leroy's address over the phone to, I believe, this man here.
That's right, Your Honor. And I've spoken to him, and he apparently got the address mixed up while he was looking for a pencil and pad to write it down on.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. By the time I got the pencil, I must have forgot the address and written down that other address.
Your Honor, I've known these men here a long time. They are all large brothers of mine, and I just know they wouldn't do nothing like this.
Well, I've studied the facts pretty carefully myself, and I'm inclined to agree with you. Lieutenant, I think the whole thing has been a series of errors, and there was no criminal intent at any time. Therefore, I recommend that you drop the charges.
Yes, Your Honor.
That will be all.
Oh, Your Honor, just before you dismiss this case, it's a little unfinished business. I've got my 9 suits back, but what about the one that he's wearing?
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, mister. Just as soon as I get to the lodge hall, I'll take this off and send it back to you. Yes, sir. Good day.
But what about the sleeve you've cut off and the pants?
Oh, you mean these here? Oh, I'll send these back to you, too. Good day. Go on.
I'm glad to get out of here.
Come on, George.
Yes, darling.
We would have had Leroy's clothes out of here yesterday, but there was a mix-up and it was just unavoidable.
Yes, but we're moving everything out of here right now.
Well, that's all right. The man who's moving into this apartment won't be bringing his things until noon. So you and your sister just take your time.
Sister.
Oh, hello, George.
Well, honey, did you get over the excitement of being in court?
Oh, yeah. That was really one of those unfortunate mistakes, wasn't it?
Yeah, them things happen all right.
Well, just to make sure that nothing else went wrong, Mama and I went over to Leroy's apartment this morning and took all his clothes out of there and sold them like he wanted.
You what this morning?
Well, we had to get the stuff out of there. The landlord had another tenant moving in right after lunch.
Holy mackerel.
Now what's the matter, George?
Me and Andy went over to Leroy's apartment about 5 o'clock, and we sold everything there was in the place.
The Amos and Andy Show has been presented by Black, Milwaukee's finest beer. The Amos and Andy Show is shown to our armed forces overseas on film.